The Sigma Empath is a fascinating blend of personality characteristics and sympathetic sensitivity combined with independence. The Sigma Empath piques interest even though it isn't a widely accepted psychological theory. It challenges us to investigate fascinating aspects that are frequently overlooked. The 8 characteristics of a Sigma Empath that nobody is discussing are as follows. Magnetism for tenacity. In the context of a Sigma Empath, magnetic resilience refers to a natural tendency that pulls people around oneself in difficult and trying circumstances. It is an understated but potent force that arises from the union of self-reliance with compassionate comprehension. In times of crisis, Sigma Empaths provide a magnetic field of strength and stability because of their self-sufficiency and emotional intelligence. People are drawn to people who, in the middle of chaos, seem to be at ease. People go to the Sigma Empath for comfort and support because of their ability to persevere in the face of hardship, and their empathy and understanding in navigating other people's emotions. This modest strength, this magnetic resilience, provides a safe haven for individuals who need safety without being pretentious. Others who are drawn to the Sigma Empath discover that, within this special fusion of independence and empathy, there is a refuge where resilience becomes a common experience, and they discover not just a source of strength, but also a beacon of understanding. 7. Alchemy of the emotions. A fascinating aspect of the Sigma Empath's skill set is emotional alchemy, which is a complicated and life-changing process in which the alchemical workshop for significant transformation is their own mind. This alchemical journey, which has its roots in a special union of Sigma independence and sympathetic sensitivity, is about deliberately transforming emotional storms into opportunities for constructive evolution and personal progress rather than just surviving them. The Sigma Empath explores emotions in depth during the furnace of introspection in an effort to comprehend the complex relationship between ideas and feelings. It's a purposeful, mindful dance with the emotional spectrum in which trials and tribulations are seen as opportunities for personal growth rather than as barriers. Alchemical practice entails contemplation, introspection, and a dedication to drawing the wisdom out of the lead of difficulties. After successfully navigating this complex terrain, the Sigma Empath emerges with an enhanced sense of self-awareness and a thorough comprehension of how emotional alchemy may be an effective instrument for resilience, self-discovery, and a comprehensive acceptance of the ever-changing human experience. 6. Gently swaying other people. The Sigma Empath has a subtle but significant impact on the emotional landscapes of those around them because they project an image of independence and sensitive empathy. This impact comes from the calm power and knowledge that characterize them rather than from overt actions or imposing authority. The Sigma Empath becomes a silent guide, skillfully navigating the emotional currents of their social spheres through a great awareness of emotions. In uncertain or turbulent times, others can find themselves drawn to the Sigma Empath, by nature finding comfort in the cool-headedness and perceptiveness that define this archetype. It's a soft, magnetic pull that makes people feel safe and understood, enabling them to explore the depths of their emotions without worrying about being judged. This effect is about fostering an environment that values vulnerability and authenticity rather than about exerting control. The subtle influence in the Sigma Empath is an acceptance of understanding's power. They leave a lasting impression on the emotional landscapes of those who are lucky enough to share their space with them through their silent guiding. 5. Socially adaptive chameleons. The Sigma Empath is a unique social chameleon that demonstrates a remarkable ability to integrate independence and sympathetic sensitivity while traversing a variety of social settings. This adaptability comes from a deep grasp of human dynamics and a sincere empathy for the various perspectives found in various social circumstances, not from trying to fit in with what society expects of you. The Sigma Empath modifies its social approach without sacrificing authenticity, much like a chameleon changing its color to fit in with its environment. This flexibility results from a thorough understanding of social cues and a sincere desire to establish more meaningful connections with people. The Sigma Empath can easily modify its communication style and emotional resonance to fit the dominant social tone, whether in a busy social gathering or a private one-on-one chat. This flexibility demonstrates their adaptability and highlights a deep capacity for genuine empathy with a wide range of people. Sigma empaths provide a special link between the independence of individuality and the interdependence of social connection, since they are adaptable social chameleons. 4. Mysterious aura that is innate. The Sigma empath exudes a naturally enigmatic aura, a compelling fusion of self-reliance and sympathetic sensitivity that adds to an intriguing and seductive appearance. This enigmatic trait, which is rooted in the Sigma personality's predilection for independence and solitude and deep emotional awareness that is inherent to empaths, evokes intrigue and attraction. It's an inadvertent expression of one's intricate inner world rather than a purposeful attempt to hide oneself. The Sigma empath may approach social situations with a certain amount of reserve, hiding some parts of their feelings and ideas from others. This intrinsic mystery draws people in who are drawn to them by the mystery that surrounds them rather than inhibiting interaction. The attraction is found not just in the outside mystique, but also in the intricacy of feelings and ideas that become apparent as one digs further into the mind of a Sigma empath. Through embracing this enigmatic atmosphere, those who are Sigma empaths extend an invitation to explore. By removing the layers from their complex personality, this approach creates real, meaningful connections that go beyond appearances. 3. Novel approaches to problem solving. One characteristic that sets the Sigma empath apart is their unconventional attitude to problem solving, which is defined by their inventive and creative methods of handling difficulties. This unique approach to problem solving, which is based on the Sigma autonomous mindset and sympathetic sensibility, defies convention and frequently breaks from accepted wisdom. Because of their ability to reflect and comprehend emotions deeply, Sigma empaths are able to approach issues from a different angle, free from the constraints of social norms. This unorthodox method is the result of combining analytical reasoning with an innate sense of the emotional undertones. It's a method of solving problems that emphasizes creativity and flexibility, and frequently yields answers that people would not have thought of. The Sigma empath adds a distinctive and transformative dimension to problem solving, challenging the status quo and creating an environment where creative ideas can thrive by accepting unusual paths and venturing into unexplored territory. By doing this, students demonstrate how reasoning and a thorough comprehension of the psychological and emotional components of the problems they face can lead to answers. 2. Empathy that is chosen. One subtlety of the Sigma empath's emotional toolkit is selective empathy, which is the deliberate and discriminating use of sympathetic understanding. The Sigma empath is adept at determining when and where to completely connect emotionally, in contrast to a generalized and indiscriminate sympathetic reaction. This selectiveness is not based in indifference, but rather in a calculated move to protect mental health and autonomy. The Sigma empath strikes a careful balance between preserving the mental and emotional equilibrium of others and comprehending their feelings. They might purposefully heighten their sympathetic reactions in specific circumstances, exhibiting a breadth of emotional comprehension that creates deep bonds. On the other hand, in situations where emotional overload can occur, the Sigma empath might deliberately turn down their sympathetic receptors. Their capacity to control empathy shows a high level of emotional intelligence, which enables them to successfully and honestly negotiate social dynamics. The Sigma empath creates a customized and flexible method of emotional involvement through selective empathy, resulting in deep and self-sustaining bonds. 1. Emotional disengagement on purpose. One unique skill in the emotional toolbox of the Sigma empath is strategic emotional withdrawal, which is the intentional and planned withdrawal from highly charged emotional circumstances as a tactical way to protect oneself. This retreat is a tactical reaction to control the emotional current around them rather than an avoidance strategy, as it is rooted in the independence and loneliness that characterize the Sigma personality. The Sigma empath knows the importance of time spent alone and reflecting, realizing that these periods offer a necessary haven for readjusting one's emotional equilibrium. The Sigma empath carefully retreats to negotiate their inner terrain during intense feelings or interpersonal disputes, enabling them to handle difficult emotions on their own. This deliberate retreat is a proactive move to avoid emotional depletion and preserve homeostasis rather than an indication of emotional detachment. The Sigma Empath shows a critical self-awareness and mastery of emotional regulation by purposefully removing themselves from emotionally charged situations. This enhances their overall mental resilience and emphasizes the significance of self-care in the complex dance between empathy and independence in human personality. The Sigma Empath presents itself as an intriguing conundrum that defies conventional explanation by skillfully fusing independence and sympathetic perception. We find ourselves reflecting on the depth and complexity of a personality type that moves between the vivid tapestry of emotional connection and the shadowy side of solitude as we study these 8 less explored aspects. Is it possible that the complicated relationship between empathic sensitivity and Sigma qualities provides a deeper understanding of how people deal with the challenges of life, providing an insight into the unsaid aspects that mold our bonds and determine how our relationships develop?